What's up, guys? Rone here, RoneZoneFitness.com. Decided to leave the shirt on today. It's cold outside. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about supplements and things that you should understand about implementing supplements into your daily routine or your regimen or whatever. Just three simple things that I think everyone should understand about them. And the first one being, you should always understand that supplements are there to, or they're only going to enhance the results that you're already getting from your training and your dieting. And they can only add to that, but they can't do any work for you. Like, for instance, a good example is fat burners. I hate the term because there's no such thing as a fat burner, especially not something that you can buy over the counter. So there's nothing that you can take that's going to actually burn fat for you. There's things that can help you suppress your appetite so you take in less calories. There's things that can give you more energy to work out harder to burn more calories. But realistically, there's nothing that's actually going to burn the fat for you. So it's important to understand that. And no matter what you're taking, I just want to encourage everyone to never don't ever put too much value in what the supplement is doing for you, because 90% of the time, or I'd even go as far as saying 100% of the time, it's not the supplement that's doing all that work. It's you're putting in the hard work. It's just that people like to give credit to something. They like to say, I was taking this and I accomplished this. Or I wasn't making any gains and then I started taking this and now my chest exploded or whatever. So, but I see it all the time, and it's really just a placebo effect. And I'm not saying that supplements are ineffective. There's plenty of great supplements out there, but it's just important to keep in mind that you're the driving force behind your physique changes. Any progress that you make is a result of your hard work and your diet, and your training. So don't put too much value on your supplements. Just understand they're there to help you and kind of push you a little bit further, but they're not going to do the work for you. So that's just the point about that. I just want everyone to understand that, because I just hear too many people giving too much credit to different products, and I just, I hate to see it, because people don't realize just how much they can accomplish without supplements. Again, not to say that supplements are a bad thing or anything like that, but it's still very possible to make great progress without them. And another thing, if you are taking a bunch of supplements, one thing I just want to kind of have you be leery about is stacking a bunch of different supplements. And if you're stacking a million different supplements, you're not even going to know what's really helping you out. If you're taking creatine, you're taking protein, you're taking a pre-workout powder, and you're taking a BCA powder, you're taking HMB, and you're taking BCAAs, and you're taking a carb powder or something, you will probably never know what's actually helping you, or what's giving you that little bit of extra recovery or strength or energy or what have you. So I think it's just a more effective method to approach taking supplements when you do it one at a time. And also, it's going to be easier on your wallet. There's no point in buying a whole bunch of supplements if they're not even doing anything for you. And it's important to note that, there's so many supplements out there. There's no 100%, like none of these supplements that you see in the stores are backed by the FDA, right? I mean, none of the claims that these products make are evaluated by the FDA. They're not approved by the FDA. So you're kind of just giving your trust to these companies, whatever product you decide to try, which I'm not saying they're dishonest, but some are. Not all of them, but some. And some make outrageous claims, and some are more, easier, some are more transparent than others to see through. But you're pretty much putting your trust in a company. You're taking a chance with any new product that you try, and you're taking a risk that you're assuming that it's a good product, and you're assuming that it's going to do what uh, that particular brand is claiming that it's supposed to do for you. And just I can't even think. Just keep in mind, you want to judge effectively what kind of results it's really giving you, because over time you're going to waste so much money if you end up taking all these different products that that you don't need and that aren't doing anything for you. Like for example, glutamine. Some people swear by glutamine. They swear that their recovery time is cut in half and that they can lift more and they can lift longer. Their recovery is better. Some people even claim that it keeps them from getting sick during the winter. I mean, you hear all kinds of stuff. But, you'll never know until you try it yourself. There's so many different products and there's so many different studies out there backing every single one of them, and there's other studies debunking other ones. There's just too much BS to sift through, really. So the best thing you can do is just do your own research and then apply it and then try it yourself. And that's the best thing you can do, is try it yourself. If it's cheap, try it yourself, and if it doesn't work, be done with it. And if it does, then you can stick with it and continue to reap the benefits. Now, the last thing I just kind of want to touch on, even though I don't consider like the prohormones and the steroids, obviously not steroids, to be supplements, but a lot of times you'll see, on the prohormone bottles, it'll say dietary supplement, but it's not a supplement, it's a steroid, or it's one step away from a steroid. So anyway, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, there's too many instances where people are just kind of coasting along and doing just enough weight training and just enough, eating correctly, hitting their macros, but not really focusing on their diet, and they're just kind of relying on the use of anabolic steroids or prohormones to kind of do the work for them. And even though I say, steroids can't do the work for you, obviously they can make it a lot easier. They can increase protein synthesis. They're going to put mass on you a lot quicker and a lot easier versus going all natural, which is completely up to the user. I'm not against it at all, but it's just not a smart thing to do, and it's not an effective thing to do, because obviously you can't stay on steroids your whole, well, you can, I guess you could cruise on test your whole life, I suppose, but that wouldn't be very healthy. And obviously not with orals, like with prohormones and stuff like that. You definitely wouldn't be able to take those for an extended period of time. That would definitely catch up to you health-wise. It's just not viable to just rely on the anabolic stuff to help you put on mass and size. You really need to focus on your training and your diet, and once that's in check, the gains that you'll see on prohormones or steroids would be tenfold. You're going to see that much better gains. So just something to think about. It